Ooh, hello. Here we are, always trying to make it work. Let's meditate and let's meditate now. All right. Whew. Let's start by setting our intentions. I've got a little slip of paper here. We're going to write down what we what we would like our intentions to be for this evening. So again, that can be anything. That can be you want to sleep better. You want to be more still. You want to be able to be still under pressure, or you want insight or information on an issue that's going on in your life. So let's just take a moment, write it down. If you don't have a slip of paper, you can write it on your hand. You can commit it to memory. I feel that writing it down gives us a little more power, gives us a little more emphasis, and we can send it off into the flames when we're done and give it even more energy. So I've written my intention for the week. And I'm going to write everyone's intentions right here as we see it, because if you're writing it down by proxy, or if you're writing it down, I can gather that energy by proxy and send it off into the universe. When we focus ourselves, we allow that opportunity to articulate and make that statement. And then we got to let it go. Then we have to not attach ourselves to it. We've stated our focus, and then we got to let it go, because there's only so much we can do. And stating that focus is the most important thing we can do. And allowing the universe to let it happen is the next most important thing. To add to our focus, we are going to draw from our star codes astro deck right there. Love this deck. Last week, our card was Hearth. It was all about finding that space of sanctuary within ourselves. Let's see what the cards have to say for us tonight. Now, if you are not necessarily a believer in oracle cards, consider this a creative prompt. Maybe you're stuck and you need just some new way to think about something, or a word or a phrase or something you've read, uh, is what gives you that doorway to open your mind to thinking about something in a different way, a new perspective. So just think of it as a creative prompt. And I'm going to draw the top card. My computer was overheating. I'm using my old computer, which is why we had the little cutoff if you were here before. Top card is, oh my, this is, oh, I do not think we've had this card before. 10th house, authority. Authority. So I have not drawn this card myself. I've not read anything about this card yet. I have been enjoying discovering them together, and I am going to read more about it. And in the meantime, what was your reaction when you saw the card authority? How did it address, respond to, coalesce with the intention that you have just said? Because this card is the answer, is the insight, is the information that we are seeking. So we may not like how it feels initially, but it holds the key to unlocking a new perspective. Now, let me let you take a look at the card. I can't do my split screen today, but we can let you look at the card as I read about it. There it is. 10th house, authority. So take a look at how it makes you feel, what the word authority says to you about your intention. We can see a man climbing up a mountain, getting charge of his life. This might have to do with your own agency in your life or somebody else's authority in your life. Hey, hello. Hello from New York to my friend and fellow colleague in the ministerial program at ISD. Good to see you tonight, Allie. But let's read more about what this card has to say. 10th house, authority. If your chart were a village map, the 10th house would hold the courthouse, government seat, and the public face of your work. Here is the arena for your most public self, your relationship to authority figures, and your role as a healer. You are being asked to step up and take on the next level of personal authority. It's hard to build something without a clear blueprint, so take a look at your definition of a strong leader and decide whether you need to amend it. Remember how you felt as a kid about your parents, the school principal, priests, police, and teachers, and observe whether they used their responsibility wisely and encouraged you to develop yours, or whether you needed to rebel to be safe. Notice your relationship with the concept of the divine authority and investigate if it was something to be feared, ignored, or expanded. Did it offer you safety and refuge? These patterns affect both how you react to outside authority and what you expect from yourself as a parent, professional, or leader. Sort between the traits that worked and those not worth emulating. Deconstruct assumptions about authority that no longer serve you. Authority is no longer what other people carry, it is what you are developing within. Take responsibility for healing old wounds around empowerment and create new blueprints. If needed, tell off someone who abused their authority, either in person, in therapy, or in a letter you burn and release, just like we're doing with our intentions. Get the training and certification you need. Create a mental collage of good role models, people who lead in a way that empowers others. Create a clear picture of a competent, responsible, lovable, and empowering authority. Step into that role, be that pillar in your community and family with confidence. Our challenge of this card, a bully is a parody of true leadership. Be careful not to mistake power over other people as equal to empowerment within. The gift of this card, wherever you are in your evolution, it's time to take the next step up the mountain of leadership, empowerment, and accomplishment. Well, that makes perfect sense as we look closely at this card. We can see that that person is needing to take the next step. So let's go into the stillness about this card, shall we? Let's get comfortable from our space, wherever we are. And we want to be relaxed, but also remain as alert as we can. So settle in and let's begin to breathe together. As you listen to the tones, allow them to take you away to where you need to go to be still. So we are breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Inhale again and hold and exhale nice and slowly. With every breath more and more relaxed. Take one more breath, and you can allow your eyes to flutter closed, knowing that the card is here if you wanted to take another look. Whenever you're meditating, this is your meditation. More and more relaxed, letting the cares of the day go. And just allowing yourself to slip into this state of stillness and relaxation. More and more relaxed, the body becomes more still with every breath. And as our bodies become more and more still, we allow our minds to engage fully, our presence to be released and revealed. This presence transcends our body. So for the next few minutes, our breathing will hold us tethered to the material world as we allow our presence to rise out and travel to places in our mind's eye. And in our mind's eye, let's find ourselves at the bottom of a mountain. We're going on a hike together today. And this is a hike we can all be on because it is taking place in our mind. So we are strong and powerful right at the foot of this mountain. And imagine this mountain is something in our life that we have been seeking for ourselves. Something in our lives that we know we have the power to claim. Whether it's a project, or a personal issue or behavior, we know this is a mountain that we must climb. But we're prepared. We've looked forward to this climb. So whatever we think we've needed for this climb, whatever gear we imagined we would need to make this climb for ourselves, we have with us. We have the perfect footwear. And depending on how we are imagining this climb and its weather and its landscape, we have exactly what we need. The right clothes, the right backpack stuffed with all of the tools. And now with these tools, we begin. We take our first step. Only we know how steep this mountain is in our mind's eye. Only we know what awaits us. And even then, we know we are bound for turns and surprises. But for now, we are taking one step at a time on this hike, on this trail. Every step we are feeling more and more empowered. We are feeling stronger. Take that step and feel the strength. Ascend. One foot in front of the other. Feel the strength with each step. And this may even feel counterintuitive because we would be depleting our energy as physical bodies as we release more and more energy, but we are becoming stronger. And tonight, this mountain is ours to climb and ours to claim. Step by step, we ascend. More and more, we claim this trail with strength, with conviction, and with wisdom. And we do not confuse the illusion of this being our mountain to climb with the notion that we will need others to help us get there. Who are willing to help, challenge, strengthen us, and be inspired by our own personal empowerment. This is our mountain, and included in that mountain is the awareness of the others that are going to help us climb it and make it. Step by step, we're getting higher and higher. Turning, switching back, feeling stronger with each step. And our final step for tonight's meditation, we step up to the top with both feet. And we stand up on this mountaintop. Our climb. And we look out over the vista. We see our triumph, our success, and the authority that it took for us to have for ourselves and for others. As we look over the vista, we see the souls who have helped us, the good fortune we've had along the way, the love and compassion that we have shared and received in this triumph. We are claiming our personal authority, and in doing so, showing others how to claim theirs for their own mountain, which we will also be helping them to climb. And while we're here in our mind's eye, stronger, healthier, more empowered than we've ever been, let's take a deep breath. Realize, feel the cold air, feel this triumph flow through our bodies. And just as we strengthened ourselves with each step, suddenly appears before us a wonderful, slippery slide that's going right down the mountain back into our physical bodies. And so just like getting on a sliding board or a water slide, we sit down and in 4, 3, 2, 1 we go sliding back down. Sliding swiftly, we feel the wind as we do. We feel the rush. We feel our own triumph as we settle right back into our bodies. Filling it back up as quickly as we left it, we can feel ourselves reanimate our feet and our legs and our hips and our torso and our shoulders and hands and arms, all the way up through our neck. We just re-inhabit what we've never really left. And let us completely reanimate ourselves by taking 3 quick breaths. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath. Inhale and exhale as we open our eyes. All right. Well, I hope that you were able to see that mountain for you. The one that is yours, uniquely yours to claim. It's one that you've wanted and loved and have just been waiting for the opportunity to start. And I hope and I know that from tonight forward, all that you need along the way as you make your way up this mountain is going to be revealed to you. So you're going to know when to take leadership. You're going to know when to allow others to help you. You are going to know how to inspire yourself and others in getting there. So let us go out. We've made that first step tonight. This in our mind's eye was that step. So step out, step on, and step to it. I want to thank you all for joining. I'm going to take these intentions and I'm going to burn them. I'm going to let them go into the flames. My candle burned out. I've got my trusty lighter ready to go. So here they go. We are excited to do this. Before my computer shuts off, I'm going to send mine first. And as it lights and goes off into the flames, this is everybody's. We want these to be merged together because this represents all of us. And there it goes. That mountaintop is assured. I've watched a couple of documentaries on mountain climbers recently, and so I cannot help but feel this is very synchronous. So thank you. Thanks, Kathleen and Sue, for staying with it while we had the technical difficulties and I had the instant shutdown. Allie, good to see you. And if you're joining on Facebook, I don't want to be giving my computer more processing space to do it. I'm so grateful that you're here. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, please remember, if you're joining the recording at another time, you are part of this. You are part of it. Your energy is here. Your energy is part of this unique meditation experience. If you haven't checked out my webpage, spiritualspinister.com, please do. Links to everything that we've been doing lately, our podcasts, our Spiritual Superpowers podcast, our Spilling the Spirituality podcast that I do with my friend Hillary, and meditations, all available on audio format from September of last year. So check it all out. It's all there, and I am looking forward to more of these experiences in the future. And I will catch you here next week for the last of our autumn, amazing autumn, and looking forward to more in the future. Have a great autumn evening.